Hey guys, Hector Team Breakthrough here, coming at you guys with a pure Tri-Brigade deck profile. And before I get to the deck profile, there's actually going to be a little bit of talking. So if you're just here for the deck profile, you want to skip ahead, timestamp somewhere. Um, but we've actually been grinding Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, and we've been dying to make content. But we've actually been holding out on getting better equipment because the Yugi tubing meta is insane right now. Like the quality out there is insane, and we didn't want to fall behind, but we've just been enjoying the game too much, so we said screw it. We're just gonna start filming stuff, and yeah, this is actually just one of the decks that I've been doing really well with at locals. With obviously there's no big events to go by. There's a remote duel YCS which I will be competing in this weekend. Or whenever this is posted, but whenever that's when it is, from my point of view. And the reason I chose this list is because I think it's just the version that trades better with your opponent, like as far as resources goes. Like uh, like yeah, they can stop your stuff, but more oftentimes than not, like you can still end up coming up on top. Obviously, if you play the deck right. And like just interact correctly, which I know sounds a little weird. It sounds like a little bit of metagaming, but I guess I'll explain a little bit in the deck and as I explain the list. So yeah. So for like the first monster to play is 3 Rescue Cat. This is like, the best starter like you could ask for. I chose this, so like this is better than the burst of to me because like this resolving means that I actually get to like play my deck like the Tri-Brigade cards, and those are just like the best cards in your deck. Uh, Fractals like that as a starter too, and then 3 Kid, 3 Nervall for like pseudo starters if you have like the extender, which is like Kuros, which I play two of here. Uh, I was playing three at one point, but I just started breaking with it too much, and I do play Desires, but I opted just to like play Foolish Burial instead of the third Kuras because it gets your engine started too, and you just always want to play the deck. And oddly enough, if your hand is like gas and you open Foolish, that's always like Ash bait, and who knows, maybe you even open Gamma. I'm kind of insane at doing that, some might say. Speaking of Gamma, that's like the first hand trap we play here. Honestly, just the best hand trap in this deck. There's so much Gamma bait in it. And then you resolving Gamma on your turn means pretty much you win the game because you Gamma card of the hand, which means that you're going to get to see what they're playing more oftentimes than not, which means you get to make the appropriate board with them at a deficit of cards. So yeah, this is just insane. Not to mention, going if you resolve it on your turn, going second is like game more oftentimes than not. Ash, crazy enough, this went from being one of my least hand traps to one of my favorite hand traps. Like this format is actually just insane. Like this card trades so well right now. It's like super good. Same thing with Imperm. Just interacts with like the best effects in the meta right now. And the other hand trap plays two Crow, which I know a lot of people are playing one of, but I wanted to like play like the I guess 11th hand trap, just to like maximize my chances of winning going second. And obviously this one's good with Kuros, everybody knows that. And searching with Omen literally comes up like every game. Like I'll tell you right now, like the boards I set up is like Ancient Warriors, like sending Omen. Like you use like the Revolt as the first disruption, and then you send Omen to search the Crow to like potentially disrupt another follow up. Because the Omen banishes one, the Ancient Warrior compulses another, and then sending the Omen gets searches you the other disruption. So it just lets you keep disrupting your opponent, and like and then that board surviving means that you win the game. For the spell cards, play a decent amount, I guess. Like 3 Tenki, 3 Desires. I've been really back for about Desires and Prosperity. Me and Tal talk about this all the time because I don't know if it's better to like to draw two or to like maybe like reveal like 3 to 6, even post game 2 or 3 to like get to engine cards or like side deck options. So I don't know. This card is like really hit or miss sometimes, but you gotta play it at 3 for what it is. For the rest of the spells, two twin. Not 3 because there's just no room for it. Like this is literally, this is literally like the I guess you could say, let's see, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, the like 12 and 13th hand trap. But I just chose twin because going second in the matchups that it matters, it trades well, and it gets your engine started. Like it's super good. Called by because you really want to play the game, and then foolish again because you really want to play the game. Um, Then 3 Revolt. You gotta play 3, especially with Desires. This card's just insane. If you open it, that means you don't gotta search it, which means you can make better negates or like better disruptions, you can say. And then just one order, because this a lot of times just means you win the game. Like literally, just drawing this with like a established like your established board is just insane. Not to the extra deck. For the generic links, it's one Almirage. You gotta play this. The only one we've considered playing is Link Revo because of certain interactions, like with like imperm, like having your Nerval being imperm like on normal, and like you have Link Revo and you contribute and like resolve it that way. But there's just no room, honestly. Like everything I play has come up and it's been really good. I don't know that I'd cut anything for that specific interaction. Sunlight Wolf. A lot of people ask me why I play this. Honestly, it's just sometimes it's better to make this than the silver because a lot of times when you revolt and they keep playing, you not having a resource game like kind of matters because that means the next turn you're top decking, and if you don't top deck the right card, then you're more than likely gonna lose the game. Lambda, it's a decent interruption to make when you draw gamma. That you instead of making like this or the silver, you make this with the gamma in hand. And obviously you have to use revolt as the first interruption, otherwise you will lock yourself out of the zones to make omen. Just a heads up there if you did not know that. Because, funny enough, it happened to me once, so I'll just admit that right there when I started playing the deck. Phoenix, I guess you can say this is like not standard. I haven't seen many lists play Phoenix, and honestly, you can cut this if you really don't like the card, but it comes up like, especially like in a locals metagame, like it just like popping set cards or like having to out a Mystic Mind when they have like the one monster on board, it comes up. So and then like the extra deck honestly is kind of versatile sometimes, like in that regard. Like this is like the 14th card, I would say. And yeah, the other like utility ones are Appaloosa, like insane in the format, and Access Code Talker because it literally solidifies game every time. And then for like the ones you can make cheating, obviously like the cheating way, the Ancient Warriors, insane. Like this has to be one of the best disruptions like that can make. Like Seal was good in Dragon Links for a reason. The fact that you can make this and Omen is just insane. Blossom and 2 of this. I've been going back and forth switching these out. But yeah, this is the ratio I choose to run. The reason I choose this, honestly though, is because late game it might be better to just discard 2 to get your banish back. That way you can keep your engine. Because other times than not, if you have the second one of this late game, it won't matter if you don't have a game like a name in hand. Like you won't be able to keep going. And then for the 3, you play the silver. The Doomigo, this card's honestly insane. I've killed so many people with this card. 2 Omen. I've been debating about 3, but I gotta tell you, it just has not come up. 2 always comes up, like always comes up, and that makes me think like, oof, I really hope the third one doesn't come up, and it oftentimes doesn't. So I don't know that I'll play it. And then the last card, the 15th card, is Omega. This is really good to resolve. I was trying Savage out at a period of time, but that was just to win more, honestly. The side deck, pretty standard stuff. 3 Drool, 3 Ruler, Pancratops, Duster, and Reboot for going second. Obviously, this for like combo decks, and like this for like more the control matchups. Yeah, and not much to say here. I mean, I think these are just like the best cards going second in the game. And then the going first cards, what I believe to be the best going first cards, right? The 3 Anti-Spell Judgment. I mean, goes without saying, you open one of these, you more oftentimes win. And yeah, you cycle through the deck a lot, like with the Broom and the Blossom drawing, like putting back, Desires drawing. It's just insane. And yeah, that was the list, guys. Yeah, I'll be competing this weekend. Hopefully this is the remote YCS winning list, maybe, or a top list. That'd be cool too. I'm really excited to play. I really want the prizing. Shout out to cameraman Tavo. You know, anything to say, bro?
Yo, beat the map, boys.
Yeah. Oh, let us know if y'all would be interested in. If anybody watching this like would be interested in like purchasing this map. We just wanna like gander any like interest. Not that it is for sale yet, but we're just want to gauge interest.
Nice little simple map.
You know. And yeah, that's the deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anybody who stayed through for the whole thing, I don't know how long that was. Yeah, this has been Hector and Tabu. Team Breakthrough, signing out.
You're